Well, we made it to another weekend. Yay. I always look forward to Friday. Even though I kind of work all weekend doing breaks, there's still something about Friday that makes me happy. I bet it does you too, right? Okay, we're going to go over a little information before we start ripping tonight. Feedback, 100% automated. Do that really just so you never have to wait on me. Anytime that you leave positive feedback for me on eBay, you are instantly going to get positive feedback in return, thanks to the miracle of automation. And of course, the far more important thing there is to say thank you. I appreciate you being here, bidding, breaking, chatting, and hanging out with me, keeping me informed of scores and whatnot. Okay, this is what's coming up in the days ahead. So tomorrow night we're going to open Topps Chrome Jumbo, not Bowman Chrome, but Topps Chrome Jumbo Baseball tomorrow night by the full case. On Sunday we will start at 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. We're going to open a 5-box case of autographed football jerseys, a case of Spectra football, and a half case of Contenders basketball, which is actually, even though it looks like it's the back half of the case, it's not. It's actually the start of a new case, because our very first break was loose boxes. On Monday, it will be an off night. On Tuesday, we're going to break a case of Origins football and another case of Bowman Chrome baseball. On Wednesday, we'll break another case of XR football, and we'll finish up that Contenders basketball from Sunday night. We will finish it up on Wednesday night. All right, that's all you need to know about that. Let's take a look at what you need to know about tonight. So both of our breaks tonight are paid shipping breaks, and I have that completely incorrectly because Friday is not the 24th. Tuesday is the 24th, so it's not completely incorrectly, but partially. Let's fix it. Yeah, we'll just fix it up. And I think I still made a typo in it, didn't I? Daggone it. What is my deal tonight? Oh my goodness, now I clicked on, I don't even know what happened. It didn't change what you were seeing, I don't think, but it totally changed what I was seeing. Well, anyway, whatever. We know what it is. I will try one more time here to see if I can fix it without clicking into whatever I clicked in a minute ago. That took me off into the wild blue yonder. Whew, fun. Okay, so Thursday is when Tuesday, good grief, is when I think I'm going to be able to get this out the door to you, okay? I would like to be able to get it out the door faster than that, but maybe all of you know, I've got a little situation with a relative who is in the hospital, has been in the hospital in the ICU, kind of touch and go for a bit now. And so until I kind of know what direction that's going, I'm allowing myself extra time because I don't know how that's going to go, right? And when I can get things out faster, I certainly will. So that should be the latest. If for some reason you get skunked in one of these breaks tonight, meaning you don't pull a base card or anything of any sort, you will still get a consolation card or cards in the mail, and they will ship out with the rest of the break. Because it's a paid shipping break. And that's how those roll. So we're going to do XR football tonight first. It's 15 boxes, and for those of you waiting on Bowman Chrome, you're like, oh my God, that's such a huge case. It's really not. I mean, it is 15 boxes, but it's a pretty quick break, relatively speaking. There's only a couple packs per box. And this is, of course, break number 2. Everything we're opening tonight ended tonight on eBay Friday night, the 20th of September. You will find the team name there on the left, the winning bidder across from each team there on the opposite side. New spreadsheet will go up, of course, for Bowman Chrome when we get to that break, which will be right after we do this break here for XR football. Last little piece of business. You are going to notice that the background here is going to change and it will become out of focus, but that is intentional, so please don't worry about that. We're still going to be able to see what we need to see, and it will actually allow us to see the cards up a little closer than we would have been able to otherwise. All right, let's start getting XR out of this case here. Jamie's here. Hi, Jamie. And Just a Minute is here. Hi, Just a Minute. Jay Allen wants to know if I'm having issues tonight. Yeah, I tell you what, I was with that spreadsheet, wasn't I? Like, I don't even know what I clicked, but when I was trying to fix the typo, I clicked something, And I don't know that it changed what you were seeing necessarily, but it completely opened up a whole other thing for me. And I was like, wait a minute, how'd I get here and how can I not be there? So yes, I was having a few little issues there, but it's all right. It's all good. It's all good. So in XR football, we have got, as I mentioned before, 2 packs per box, and we're looking for 2 autograph cards and 1 memorabilia card per box on average. Panini always says on average. Sometimes they will, not give us everything we're expecting, and sometimes they will replace one of our hits with a points card. If they replace one of our hits with a points card, we will, of course, give that out using random.org at the end of the break. Jamie needs the Bengals. Jay Allen needs the Titans. Just a Minute needs the Bills. Kay is looking for the Steelers. Randy with the Packers. All right. Randy, you said those numbers didn't make you rich. What? Oh, the lottery numbers. Okay, well, you're talking about from the other night, right? Well, all right. I tried. I did. I gave it my best shot. Apparently, I am not psychically inclined when it comes to choosing lottery numbers. Well, it couldn't be any worse than it is, when you play the numbers off of like a Chinese fortune cookie or something, right? We hope. All right, let's, I'm getting a few little sleeves set up here on the table, and we are ready to proceed. So we're going to find several base cards in each pack, and for the most part, I try to blow through those up at the top side of things. And then we're going to find lots that look like this that are orange. They are numbered to 99. You can see there is a small imperfection down there on that lower left-hand corner. And actually, I found in the last group that we opened, we did have some problems with some lower left corners kind of here and there throughout. That's to 199, maybe a slight little imperfection in the upper right on that. And here is a red one. Red ones are to 249. Then we'll find plenty of red and orange and blue as we go along our merry little way tonight. The Giants and Darius Slayton. So the Giants drawing first blood there. You've got the relic and the rookie signature combined, numbered to 199. Off of this pile, we have a little N'Keal Harry for the Patriots. And N'Keal Harry is numbered to 99. Then we have David Montgomery for the Bears, Chicago Bears. And I thought that was going to be signed, and look at them. They fooled me, right? Because it's facing the opposite way. Panini. It's numbered to 149. But this is nice. This is the Colts, and it's numbered to 5 with some sweet little 2-color relics there. Andrew Luck, Marlon Mack, and T.Y. Hilton headed your way if you have the Colts. Green. I like green in XR because it means low numbered. Aw, Jay Allen and Randy, you guys are being nice to me tonight. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Not that you're not normally nice to me. That didn't come out right. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. I mean, I appreciate you both. That's what I meant. Just a minute. You said AB is gone again. Are you being for real? Is he no longer a Patriot? Is that true? Has that happened today? I did not know if it did. Or are you just kind of speculating because, well, it happens, that every other day something else horrible comes out about him? Yes, he's released today. Oh, that's hilarious. He played one game. Oh, that is rich right there, kids. That is rich. Well, now, I heard about the texting, right? So I knew he was texting threats to the woman, oddly enough, not the one who's filed the lawsuit for money, just the one who reported what happened to her, the one that did the painting, and he stiffed her on some money and apparently tried to stiff her in other ways too. That's numbered to 199. I shouldn't laugh about it. It's not funny. And Aaron Jones numbered to 249. But the point is, she's not the one that was really causing him the most trouble. Yet she's the one he was threatening, to 249 for the Patriots. And that is numbered to 5, David Montgomery and the Bears. I just hadn't seen that they released him for that. I'm not surprised. They should have, but I didn't know it. So that's interesting. But what an idiot, too. Why do you include the lady in the text? Just so she knows that you're coming after her or something? How strange. Stidham, N'Keal Harry, and Damian Harris to 10. Oh, yeah. Look at that, Patriots. We pulled this card out of our first case, too, but it was not numbered to 10. It was higher numbered, I think, out of the first case. But pretty sure it was that same signature combination. Justice Hill and the Ravens, and that is numbered to 199. Next up is J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, Eagles, numbered to 10. Oh, the bus, baby. Jerome Bettis for my Pittsburgh Steelers. Dang, and I thought that was going to be signs, to 149. All these ones facing the wrong way, they make me think they're going to be signed. But you know what? I will tell you this. A, I'm really glad he's gone from the Steelers with all this going on. B, I don't know who in their right mind will pick him up at this point, although somebody probably will. And C, I think the Patriots were on the hook for like $7 million guaranteed or something, even though they cut him after one game. So he kind of still gets the last laugh in that respect. I mean, I know he didn't get all of the money, but he did have a certain amount of it guaranteed that, well, I don't know. Maybe he had some kind of clause that would void it. Did he have some kind of morality clause or something? I don't know. Crazy, crazy. All right. Let's see what else we've got in here. Deshaun Watson is going to be numbered to something, to 99 for the Texans. And for the 49ers, we've got a little Nick Bosa action to 199. And Jarrett Stidham for the Patriots. So the Patriots are already kind of crushing this break, aren't they? To 199. Extreme Rookies, Alexander Madison. That is numbered to 149 for the Vikings. And then we have Fletcher Cox to 199 for the Eagles. The Cowboys and Mike Weber to 249. Hey, somebody just picked up Taco Charlton, by the way. Who was that? Was that the Dolphins? Speaking of the Cowboys, he was their first-round pick last year. He got released a couple days ago, and he just got picked up again somewhere, maybe the Dolphins. Anthony Miller, Mitch Trubisky, David Montgomery, trio of relics to 49 for the Bears. We have a 400 points card here, and that little bad boy is going to go to somebody using random.org at the end of the break. So that's the dealio there. I am shocked that he was dumb enough to do that. Well, I guess I'm really not. But don't you wonder, though, don't you kind of wonder if really he has CTE or something? Because I know, he's always been narcissistic. He's always been a little bit of a princess, a diva, whatever you would like to call it. But lately, he just has been beyond all of that. Kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? I don't know. Craziness. Just a minute wants to know what 400 points gets you. It depends. They do have a few things that you could get with points and that were probably 400 points. But if you want something really nice, you usually have to kind of save up your points and get a lot of them to get like a higher value something. But they do have stuff for 400 points. That's to 25. It is A.J. Brown for the Titans. Extreme Rookies is our card set for A.J. Brown there. And I haven't looked on there in a little while, so I'm not sure exactly what specifically is there right now. But usually you can get autograph cards and relic cards from various sports. It's to 199 Raiders. The Rams are to 99. And the Ravens are in the house with Miles Boykin. And Miles Boykin is a 1 of 1 and a sweet one, because look what I got, the NFL Shield. Well, I didn't get it because it's not my card ultimately, but I pulled it and I'm excited about it. I like the NFL Shields and I like the Nike swoosh. Very cool card for the Ravens, 1 of 1. Number to 249. And then we have a Saint that is numbered to 249. And we have more rewards points, which means we've got another hit replaced by points. And then comes Andy Isabella for the Cardinals to 99. And Randy, you think we're going to have a Tom Brady 1 of 1? We might. We pulled that Tom Brady to what, 4 or 5 or whatever it was out of there the other night, out of one of these cases. So, hey, usually if we get a lot of points cards, there's a good hit lurking somewhere within the case, but that doesn't always happen, but a lot of times it happens. So Kay says that's not confirmed as to why the Patriots released him. So in other words, we don't know if it has to do with the threats or if it's just generally because he's lost his mind. Now, whatever the case, I think it probably cost him a pretty penny. I'll tell you that much. Randy, you have 3,800 points and you haven't spent them yet? Well, when I get them, I usually spend them for Pittsburgh Steelers. And you can sometimes get your lower round picks, especially later in the season. You can sometimes pick up their autograph cards for 400 points or 600 points. Or you can find like retired guys and stuff like that. To 249 for the Vikings. So that's how I spend mine usually. To 249 for the Cardinals. The Dolphins to 199. And to 99, there is the Seahawks. Juju Smith-Schuster for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's signed. Woohoo! And it's numbered to 25. His signature's kind of leaves a bit to be desired, but still, nice hit for my Steelers. For the Colts, it is Paris Campbell. And that is numbered to 25. Next up, we have the Buffalo Bills. It is signed and numbered to 199. I can see the way the light's hitting it that we've got some kind of imperfection down there on that lower left corner. And that's Devin Singletary for Buffalo. TJ Hawkinson for the Lions to 149 with exponential potential. Tongue twister. But yeah, if you want to get one of the cards from I'm back to the card exchange, one of the really high value ones, then yeah, you do have to have a lot of points. But if you're happy just getting somebody for your team or a player that you personally like that's maybe, not the player of the day or whatever, then you know what I mean by player of the day, the hot player at any given moment, then you can find some stuff on there that's reasonable. Well, Jay Allen, that is one thing that I don't like about it. Well, I don't like the points a lot in general, but yeah, Jay Allen makes a good point. They do require you to pay shipping and handling, even though you're redeeming it, right? You already paid for the box of cards that has the hits in it, and they just decide not to give you one of the hits, and then they make you pay shipping and handling when you want to redeem the points to get what you've already paid for. Isn't that nice? To 249, Cowboys. To 249, Dolphins. To 99, Riley Ridley, Extreme Rookies insert. A few more little base cards hanging out there. And then we have Matt Ryan to 199, followed by Alexander Madison to 199. TJ Hawkinson for the Lions. And TJ's nice. Little ink with your relic to 149. Chris Carson, Seahawks. Cool. Chris Carson to 25. I think that's cool because I personally do not pull a lot of Chris Carson autographs. So if you have the Seahawks, you probably don't have a ton of him anyway. So I think that's cool. DJ Moore, Will Greer, Christian McCaffrey, numbered to 49. That's the team trio relics, which we find pretty often in here. Pete Alonso just hit home run number 50 off of Castillo. I'm behind on chat, obviously. Is Castillo still pitching, or they hit it off somebody else? I like Pete Alonso, but I don't, want him beaten up on my Cincinnati Reds. Although I think it's probably too late for that. Because the last thing I saw was Jeff McNeil hitting a home run off of Castillo. So I knew we were already behind, or at least the last score I saw, we were behind 1-0. I don't know what we're behind now, but it doesn't sound like it's a good scenario anyway. An Extreme Rookies J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. For the Eagles, that was numbered to 149. A little bit more base. This is numbered to 249, Arizona Cardinals. Here are the Bengals to 99. N'Keal Harry, Patriots, numbered to 25. Another low-numbered hit for New England. Calvin Ridley and the Falcons to 199. And to 249 for the Patriots. You know what? I bet all the fantasy football people are just losing their minds over Antonio Brown Sitch, aren't they? Like every time you think you've got him drafted and ready to go, he's gone. This is numbered to 49. It's for the Bengals, and it's Travion Williams, or Trayvon. Is it Trayvon or Travion? Daniel Jones going to be starting this week for the New York Giants. Trio of relics to 75. We'll see what the kids got. I'm anxious to see. And, by the by, the rumor was, at least earlier today, the rumor was that Josh Rosen is probably going to start for the Dolphins this week. So they've already given up on Fitzmagic down there. Gonna try to do a little plug and play with Josh Rosen, but good grief, they've traded away the entire team, so what's he got to work with? Like, not much. That's kind of what I'm thinking, but you never know. Stranger things, I guess. The funny part of that is they're still trying to act like they're not tanking, the Dolphins. They're still trying to act like, oh, yeah, we want to win. Just because we've traded everybody that's good, that doesn't mean we're tanking. So 249, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Rams to 199. The Colts to 249. The Browns to 199. Terry McLaurin for the Redskins. And that one is signed, numbered to 199. And behind it is Andy Isabella for the Arizona Cardinals to 49 with a really big relic. Justice Hill, another one for the Ravens. And Justice is numbered to 25. Hi, Primant. You want to know if Alonso will break the record and get 52 homers? I mean, I would think so at where he's sitting right now and the way he's been playing. Who else do the Mets have to face? I can't remember what the end of their schedule looks like. Regular season schedule. Does anybody remember off the top of their head? Brian Urlacher to 149 Gilded Greats. But I would imagine that he will. That'd be my guess. Randy, you haven't seen a Packer yet? Well, let's try to find you a Packer then. Let's work on it. Let's work on the Green Bay Packer mojo for you, my friend. And see if we can come up with some magic. They're playing the Marlins and the Braves. Yeah, then I'm going to say, yeah, he should be able to bust through that record, I would think. I mean, Eugenio Suarez for my Reds was right on his tail, but unless he gets a home run, he was one behind already. Now he's two behind, so if he doesn't hit one tonight, then he's going to be going into a hole. It's to 249 Dolphins. The Ravens numbered to 10 with Miles Boykin. And here we have a Ram to 199, followed by a Redskin to 249. Got some lower left corner issues on a few of these that I see going by. Hunter Renfroe and the Oakland Raiders to 25. And then we have Ty Law, Gilded Greats to 149. They keep fooling me with those. I keep thinking they're going to be signatures, and then I flip them over, and they're not. It's where they're placed in the pack. Man, they're messing with my head. Hakeem Butler and the Arizona Cardinals, numbered to 99. And an Arizona Cardinals kind of pack, because there's Andy Isabella out right behind it. Andy with a trio of relics to 99. Kavika's here. Hi, Kavika. You were in a break of this yesterday. 4 straight packs had Bryce Love autographs. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, that wouldn't have probably thrilled me very much, unless I had the Redskins, I guess. That's crazy out of 4 straight packs. Jay Allen, you need some Tennessee Titans autographs. Okay. We'll work on that. Let's see what we can find there for the Titans. Titans just had a disaster of a game against the Jags. Gardner Minshew, meanwhile, is kind of looking good, isn't he? I mean, who knows? Maybe Nick Foles isn't going to have a job by the time week 11 rolls around. If Gardner keeps playing that way, it might be like, yeah, thanks, you can ride the pine the rest of the year, buddy. To 249 Texans. To 199 Ravens. The Patriots to 249. To 199 for the Cardinals. Hang on now. Somebody's trying to slide down in between my mats there, so let's go ahead and grab him. It's Darrell Henderson to 149 for the Rams. The Pittsburgh Steelers with Benny Snell Jr. to 49. And look, he was trying to, like, not sign over the stuff in the background, I bet, right? He was trying to leave the image, but he kind of should have signed through the middle, I think. Just my opinion, but I think Benny signed it in the wrong place. For my taste, anyway. To 149, the Lions, Extreme Rookies. And the Philadelphia Eagles, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. To 75, trio of relics and a little ink. All right, see, we're cutting the path through this. I told you if you're waiting on Bowman Chrome, you don't have a terribly long time. Even though it's 15 boxes in here, it's not a very long break as a whole. You know, like maybe 45 minutes altogether, thereabouts. Not too shabby anyway. But yeah, I don't know how I missed that Antonio Brown news earlier. I guess I was just busy. I kind of was working all day and I didn't really have much on. And then when I did turn the television on, I just turned it on to the Reds game. And of course, they weren't talking about it. To 149 exponential potential. That was Damian Harris for the Patriots. So yeah, that's juicy. For the Bengals, to 99. And the Bengals again to 249. The Ravens to 25 with Marquise Hollywood Brown. Lower rights, maybe a little imperfect. Not drastically so, but a tiny bit. The Ravens to 199. The Cardinals to 99. And a little autograph for the Titans. Jay Allen, you spoke it into existence, my friend. That is Alex Barnes to 199 for your Tennessee Titans. How about that? Jay Allen still got the mojo. Dallas Cowboys, Witten, Prescott, and Elliott. Team Trio Relics to 99. All right, we've got 4 boxes left. So we've opened 11. We have 4 remaining. I do like XR. It's got a lot of hits in it and a lot of stuff that's pretty low numbered as a whole. So I'm a fan of XR. We've only had XR for a couple years now, but I like it. Extreme Rookies to 99. Marquise Brown, Ravens. The Bengals to 249. The Panthers to 199. Numbered to 249, that is the Seahawks. The Dallas Cowboys to 199. And the Eagles, numbered to 199, with Miles Sanders. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention to who was on there, so you at least saw Dexter Williams go by, so we've at least got your Packers on the board. Okay, good. Good. That's a good thing. Emmanuel Hall, numbered to 35 for the Bears. Little Chicago Bear action. Another one for the Patriots. N'Keal Harry, Jarrett Stidham, and Sony Michel, team trios to 49. Some youngsters. Oh, now. The little edge is supposed to be right there above that notch, but when the edge of the pack falls down below that notch, yeah, it doesn't come out as easily. Juan says boo to the Patriots. He's not keen on the Patriots getting all these hits, huh? Who you got in here tonight, Juan? Who do you need some love for? Where's the mojo need to flow for you tonight? Extreme Rookies, Paris Campbell to 99 for the Colts. the Rams and Jared Goff, numbered to 10. And then we have the Vikings, numbered to 99. Numbered to 249, that's the Browns. The Kansas City Chiefs to 249. And another Patriot, a Patriot autograph here. And it is numbered to 49 with Joanne Williams. And a Bear, a Chicago Bear, Riley Ridley. I know, Ronald's like, hey, where are the Falcons? Still $199 on the Riley Ridley. And then we have Darius Slayton out for the New York Giants. Darius is numbered to 49. Yeah, we'll have to try to find you some Falcons too, Ronald, for sure. We'll try to create a little mojo there. Jay Allen's booing the Patriots now too. Well, you know, they have had an extraordinary amount of hits in this product in general. I will agree. Both the Ravens and the Patriots seem to come out of XR with some regularity. They definitely do. Although the other night what is that? The other night there was also a lot of, wasn't Lions, Redskins, wasn't it? Didn't we also have a ton of Redskins the other night? So it kind of jumps around in here. Wow, that is Dwayne Haskins to 5 on an exponential potential. Speaking of the Redskins, gotta like getting Dwayne Haskins, especially Dwayne Haskins to 5. Christian McCaffrey, 199, Panthers. And then the Dolphins to 199. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. They just don't do a great job collating, really, but neither does Topps, honestly. Alexander Madison, that is to 49 for the Vikings. Well, apparently I had that upside down. We'll eventually get it in there. Devin Singletary for the Buffalo Bills to 49. Matt Stafford here, numbered to 99. And the Texans, numbered to 99. And another Viking, Alexander Madison again for Minnesota, eh? And that one is numbered to 199. Now, this is going to bring us to the most important box of the night. Well, the most important box of the night for this break, because it's last box mojo time, right? So this is the part where if we haven't hit what you're looking for yet, we got to try to focus in here and see if we can get it out, get the hit that you need out of this last box. That's what we're going to try to do. We're going to do our best here. After we finish this last box, we will then give away those points cards, and after that, we will recap. After all the recapping is done, we'll be ready to rock right on into some Bowman Chrome. So you're not too far away, Bowman Chrome folks. Don't wander too far off on me. You just have a few minutes left and we'll be headed your way. Extreme Rookies, Irv Smith Jr. to 149. And numbered to 99, that's the Vikings. Numbered to 99, you have a Panther, little Carolina Panther there. A Pittsburgh Steeler to 249. And the Panthers to 249. Another Viking. We have been on a big time run of Vikings in the last couple of minutes. Irv Smith Jr. for Minnesota. Well, okay. And that is the Excellence card set. I don't know if we've seen one of those before, have we? I mean, with this particular card set. It's numbered to 25. And we have a little Jonathan Abram to 199 for the Oakland Raiders. And good grief, another Viking, Alexander Madison. So right there at the end, the Vikings went on a big-time run to 149 on that one as well. So Vikings, out of the last 2 or 3 boxes, went nuts on us, didn't they? All right, give me a hot second here to get somewhat situated. And then we're going to give out a couple of points cards here using random.org. 400 points, 250 points. And it's going to work like this. I'll bring you along with me while we do what we need to do here. I'm going to copy all the teams from the spreadsheet. Then we're going to head over to random.org. And I'm going to paste them all in. Because we have 10 or more items in our list, I'm only going to hit randomize one single time. And after I randomize that one single time, whoever's in the number 1 position is going to get 400 points. Whoever's in the number 2 position is going to get the 250 points. So good luck, everybody. It goes to, unbelievably, the Vikings. I told you they were on a run, getting the 400 points, and the Pittsburgh Steelers getting the 250 points card. All right, now I got those all labeled up. Let's bring you back here to me, and we're going to recap it. So Vikings, 400 points. Steelers, 250 points, both by way of random.org. Numbered to 5, you have Dwayne Haskins and the Redskins. Numbered to 10, there are the Rams. Numbered to 10, we have the Ravens. Numbered to 25, you got A.J. Brown for the Titans. And another one numbered to 5 is David Montgomery and the Bears. So lots of numbered stuff tonight, but that's the low numbered stuff that doesn't have an autograph or a relic attached to it anyway. All right, then we've got Raiders, Vikings. That is the Giants, Patriots, Bears, the Eagles, and the Ravens, the Rams, the Cardinals, the Raiders, and the Cardinals. We got more to go, though. We got a lot of hits in here. This is product with many things to find in it. Vikings, Buffalo Bills, followed by the Bears, the Patriots, the Cowboys, the Titans, and the Eagles. Next up, the Steelers, the Cardinals, the Ravens, Redskins, Giants, Patriots, Seahawks, Bills, Steelers, Bengals, Panthers, Lions, Colts. Oh, I forgot about this one already. How could I forget about our 1 of 1? But I had forgotten about it. And I love it that we've got the NFL shield in there. I think that's very cool. Ravens, Bears, Patriots, Eagles, and Ravens again. And coming up on the tail end of it, we've got the Cardinals. That really nice hit for the Patriots that came out numbered to 10. That's a really good-looking card with your rookies on there. And then numbered to 5, we got the trio of relics there for the Colts. Another hit for the Patriots with N'Keal Harry. And then the Giants with Darius Slayton is how we got started off tonight. Okay, so that is XR football in the books for tonight, which is going to bring us into Bowman Chrome. Let me get our spreadsheet set up again. We'll take a peek at it one more time. So for anybody who might have missed this earlier, what we're opening tonight, what we just finished, and what we're about to open, I'm expecting to be on the way to you approximately Tuesday. And a lot of that is dependent on what happens with my relative who is remaining in the hospital in ICU. And we're just going to have to see how that shakes out. If everything stays status quo, you can expect that I'll probably be able to get that out there to you sooner. But if something changes dramatically or changes for the worse, it could really be Tuesday. So I'm going to leave it projected Tuesday and just have the understanding that I will do my best to get it out to you sooner if I possibly can. I do not believe anybody will get skunked in Bowman Chrome. I doubt anybody got skunked in XR, but if perhaps you did and you didn't pull a card of any sort, base or otherwise, you will still get a package in the mail. It will have consolation card or cards in it, and you can expect it to ship out when the rest of the break ships, since it is a paid shipping break. So this is a 12-box case of Bowman Chrome. This is break number 2. And of course, it also ended tonight on eBay Friday night, the 20th of September. Once again, we've got team names on one side, the eBay user ID across from each team there on the opposite side. And yeah, I love my Bowman Chrome. You know, I'm excited. And it's got a lot of packaging. That's the other part of it. That's the part that is less exciting. Is that we've got one of these deals where we've got mini boxes inside of master boxes and blah, blah, blah. But, you know, we spend a lot of time getting stuff out of boxes and out of packs. But it's worth it. Because Bowman Chrome is just incredibly awesome. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Love Bowman, period. You guys know this about me. At least those of you who break with me often know this about me. Okay, let's try to create myself a little workspace here. And here's what we're looking for. 2 chrome autographs per master box. What that really translates into is to 1 in each of our mini boxes. And we're also going to find numbered things, parallels in that regard. Some unnumbered parallels too. But basically, but 1 autograph per mini box is the main part to know, I guess. And of course, we'll talk about everything as we come across it, going a little slower through the first mini box or 2 than we might in subsequent, just to get everybody's feet wet so you know what you're looking for and all that sort of stuff. Jay Allen, you're out of here tonight. All right, man. Well, sleep well, my friend. I hope you get to sleep in tomorrow. I know you've been having to get up so early for work. I hope you get to sleep in on the weekends at least. Well, there's our autograph right near the top, isn't it? For the Dodgers is autograph number 1 tonight. Edwin Yasida comes out first off tonight. We're going to find lots of these stat tracker inserts. They do refract. The whole insert set refracts, but they are not generally numbered. And that should be numbered to 499, but where's the number? I don't know, but that's a Cedric Mullins. It is a refractor, and normally our refractors, our base refractors, are numbered to 499, but for some reason I don't see the number on that one, but yet it was a base refractor, so I'm setting it aside anyway. We'll find plenty of these. These are the Arizona Fall League inserts. They also are refractors. Nick Senzel, that is a base refractor numbered to 499. You'll see it up there in that upper corner below the Bowman Chrome logo. I just don't know why the Cedric Mullins wasn't. Maybe it's not a refractor and I just thought it was, but it certainly did look like one, so I don't know. Weird. Weirdness. And of course we'll find our typical, blues and purples and hopefully some oranges and golds in here as well. There's also a purple shimmer in here that isn't numbered. The regular purple is, but the shimmer isn't. Astros to 499 base refractor autograph for Brian Abreu. Our first color of the night is to 250 for the Phillies, Enyel De Los Santos. Elite Farmhands is another set that the entire insert series refracts. So again, those are typically not numbered. If we were to come across one that is numbered, I would certainly flag it and let you know. There's an example of purple shimmer that is not numbered. It's Grayson Rodriguez. None of the purple shimmers are going to be numbered. It's kind of weird though, right? Like, why would you not number your purple shimmers? Doesn't make sense. Because regular purple is numbered, you know. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Because blue shimmer is numbered. Blue is numbered, and blue shimmer is numbered the same as regular blue. Ditto with gold shimmer. So, like, why do they skimp on purple shimmer? I don't know. Okay, next time I'm not going to try to be all fancy and just cut the plastic across the top. So I think that actually took longer than when I just make the big X down the middle. Thought I was being all fancy, but I guess not. If I were a rich person, I would open like 20 cases of this just myself. I would just sit and open this for days. That's how much I love it. The Dodgers with Robinson Ortiz. But alas, I am not a rich person. A green to 99 for the Royals. John, yes, it will upload after we finish the break. There's actually a couple of things to know about that. For the Braves to 99, that's Kyle Wright. There's an archived version that YouTube will save automatically. And that version is usually available to view, I think, about an hour or so after the break ends. Sometimes sooner, I guess, depending on how long any given break is. It's Purple Shimmer for the Dodgers with Keibert Ruiz. And then there's the version that I will upload. And that can be any time within 24 hours after the break ends. Usually, it's the same night, within 3 or 4 hours. But occasionally, it's the next day. The only difference in what YouTube has that shows up as the saved/archived version and what I upload is that I add the date and the tags and the titles to make it easier to search and find. That's the only difference. Obviously, the video content itself is identical. The Phillies, that is numbered to 250. We have ourselves a purple first Bowman for Francisco Morales. Oh, you missed it because you had the Saints and XR. I gotcha. Okay. Yeah, well, this, we're talking probably maybe 45 minutes or so we'll be finished with this. And then, as I said, YouTube, it can vary how long it takes them afterwards to get their archived version available. But I've heard anywhere from 20 minutes after the break ends to, an hour or so after the break ends. They should have that version up if you want to not wait on mine. Bo Naylor, Purple Shimmer, Unnumbered Indians. I hadn't even looked at Pete Alonso's on the cover of that, along with Tatis Jr. What box number are we on? Good question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This would be box 10, right? Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so this is box 10. So we've opened 2, I suppose. Although it seems like we've opened more than 2. I guess because there's so many mini boxes, it makes it feel like I've opened more than I have. All the mini boxes feel like a box in and of themselves, sort of. For the Phillies, Morales. Francisco Morales. We saw him just a moment ago, too. So the Phillies have got a pair out already. And the little purple to 250 for the Twins with Johan Duran. And that mini box is done. Blue, our first blue of the night, heads to the Kansas City Royals. This is numbered to 150, and it is Jeffrey Del Rosario for Kansas City. A little purple, Nelson Cruz for the Twins to 250. And a blue Bryce Harper to 150 for the Phillies. Seen a lot of Phillies already in one way or another tonight. A purple shimmer unnumbered for the Astros, that is Corbin Martin. Another box in the books. Well, come on out of there now. Hi, by the way, Brian. I don't know if I said hi. And John, too. I answered John's question. I don't know if I actually said hi to you, John, but if I didn't, hi. We always take a look inside just to make sure that everything is out of there. Make sure no pack was left behind in any mini box. think let's go ahead and just get both of these out of the wrappers. While I'm in a wrapper tearing kind of mood, let's just just get all the wrappers out of this whole master box, and then we can zip right through the rest. Always the longest part of breaks like this is getting it out of the requisite packaging. Here come the Toronto Blue Jays with Aurelvis Martinez. Giancarlo Stanton, base refractor to $4.99, Yankees. Of course, he's back in action finally after having spent the majority of the season injured in one way or another. He's finally back. Maybe in the nick of time. We'll see how their playoff hopes go, but well, I mean, they're definitely going to make it in the playoffs. We'll see how much he contributes in the playoffs is what I mean to say. To 150, that is for the Phillies as well. Francisco Morales, who has been all over the place tonight for the Phillies. Boy, I don't know how to pronounce your username. BC Bicrostic, maybe? I don't know. I know I butchered it, and I'm sorry that I did, but I'm glad we pulled something that you liked anyway. For the Toronto Blue Jays, it's Adam Kloffenstein, which I think his last name sounds like a cartoon, like a villain cartoon character name. You know what I mean? Like you can just see him like twirling a long handlebar mustache as a cartoon character guy, and his name is Kloffenstein. I don't know. My mind goes to weird places. What can I tell you? This one is numbered to 25, and it's an Arizona Fall League alumni card. Craig Kimbrell on the front of that one. We don't generally find a lot of the alumni. I think the first case we found maybe 2 in the entire case. I don't know that there's a certain number guaranteed or otherwise, but in general, I don't think they come out a whole lot. It's been my experience thus far. Purple Shimmer for the Blue Jays, who are on a little bit of a roll all of a sudden, and that is Alejandro Kirk. Excuse me. 'Tis the season for allergies and asthma. Yay. He said close enough, which means I probably completely butchered it. Listen, don't feel singled out. I butcher so many names. It's unbelievable. And I know I'm doing it. That's the bad part. Because a lot of these guys, like I hear their names pronounced over and over and over, and I can sometimes even hear them in my head, but then when they come out of my mouth, they sound like I'm speaking Latin. I don't know. I have an issue with proper name pronunciation for anything that has a bit of a foreign kind of flair to it, I guess. Probably because I never took a foreign language when I was in school. Only took Latin. How dumb was that? A dead language. But hey, it was a long time ago. And it seemed like it was the easiest choice. And I was young and I wanted the easiest choice. But in retrospect, yeah, I kind of wish I had sat in on Spanish class and French class and a bunch of others that I did not do. Because I remember virtually none of that Latin. And I took it 2 or 3 years worth of Latin, too. That's even worse. Ay, ay, ay. They probably shouldn't let us make our own choices when we're young, should they? They should just say, this is what you're going to do. And we should have to say, okay. The Yankees, that is Devi, maybe? Garcia? Devi or Devi? Or maybe neither. But Garcia, I'm fairly confident in that part being right. Well, somebody just tried to jump ship here. We're going to have to take a better look at him because he did kind of jump ship on me. This is a base card of Jonathan Loaisiga for the Yankees. He does not appear to be any worse for the wear for his short little trip there, but nonetheless, because he did try to jump ship, I wanted to get a better look at him and make sure we were okay there. Purple, White Sox to 250. That is Connor Pilkington. Ooh, orange makes an appearance to 25. And this is the Colorado Rockies with Ryan Feltner. So, how about that? Our first orange of the night. An autograph for the Rockies. A purple to 250 for the Mets, who are playing my Cincinnati Reds as we speak. Robinson Cano. Unless the game is over, which I guess it could be, technically. Theoretically, could be over by now, but I'm not sure. A purple shimmer, Twins, and once again, those are unnumbered, the purple shimmers are, but Wander Javier, but still, they're unique, so we set them out aside anyway. All right, so what do we got left back here? 2, 4, 6. So once we get through this box that I'm taking the plastic off of right now, we will be at the halfway point. So not quite the halfway point, but we are in the neighborhood of the halfway point. Just down the block, anyway. I do know why they package it the way they do. I mean, it's done for retail purposes. But honestly, since it's already broken up into mini boxes, couldn't we just have fewer packs in each one? I mean, couldn't you just cut, like, the packs in half? Because most local card stores probably aren't selling it by the pack anyway. They're mostly probably selling it by the mini box, which is the whole reason it's packed as 2 mini boxes, because they figure retail outlets don't want to sell the full box because of the cost involved. But I guess there are probably some, nonetheless, that sell it out as packs, but probably not many, you wouldn't think. So we just saw this guy, Ryan Feltner, again for the Rockies. So back-to-back Feltner autographs. Of course, the one a bit lower than the other, but nonetheless. To 499, a base refractor for the Pirates with Dion Stafford. And here's another orange. This is to 25. It's the Blue Jays with Rowdy Tellez. And our first gold of the night, it's for the Tampa Bay Rays. And that's Jesus Sanchez, so that's a nice one to pull to 50. And this, you better just hold on, kids, because this is a nice one coming right now. For the Mets, we have got Pete Alonso with the Relic case hit autograph. Pete Alonso and the Mets to 150. How about that, kids? Well, if you've got the Mets, you're excited. If you've got everybody else, you're like, who cares? but if you have the Mets, that is a very nice little hit. Number to 499, there is Chris Davis for the Oakland A's with a base refractor. All right, we are officially halfway through. 6 open, 6 remaining. All right, let's see what we can find in here. Yeah, I do have a lot of Bowman Chrome. Probably, I don't know, 10 cases maybe of Hobby, which is what we're opening right now. And another maybe 5 or 6 cases of HTA. One of my distributors does a weird ratio. Like they don't give you as much HTA for Hobby as all the others do. So that's why it's not exactly the way it should be, ratio-wise. The Astros have an autograph for Brandon Bialik. Bialik? Could be any of the above. I have no idea. I've honestly never heard that kid's name pronounced, so that I don't even have a guess. Well, obviously I had some guesses, but they're probably all wrong. To 499, Francisco Lindor, base refractor, Indians. Purple, Brewers, Bryce Terang to 250. And the Milwaukee Brewers get the autograph hit here too, with Peyton Henry. On it, he got stuck again trying to hang on to the card in front of him. Now fortunately doesn't seem to be any issue, but man, they need to stop suctioning on to each other would be helpful. To 499, this is the Miami Marlins with a base refractor for Jose Devers. All the cards do ship in this, by the way. Sometimes people don't know if you get the base as well, but you do in this break. Sometimes I do breaks where base doesn't ship, but if that's the case, it will say it in the listing description, of course. The last autograph before Henry, it was that guy, Bialik, I don't know how to say it. That guy for the Astros. That's the kid who I've never heard his name pronounced at all, so I have no idea what is the correct pronunciation even. No, it was just a base autograph, I believe. Of course, we'll recap it at the end, but I think it was just a base autograph. I don't think it was refractor or color that I remember anyway. I think it was just base. Yeah, just looks like base. Don't see anything extra special about it. For the Orioles, McKenna. Little Ryan McKenna headed to Baltimore. A base refractor for Danny Jansen and the Toronto Blue Jays, numbered to 499. Purple Shimmer, Gilliam. Yankees. Purple for the Rangers to 250. You have Eli White. And an autograph for my Cincinnati Reds. Yay. I think we pulled him out of the first case too, the best I recall. And that is Ciani for my Reds, Mike Ciani. Always like to see my Reds pick up a few hits in any given break. They don't come out as much as some other teams do, that's for sure. More so, I guess, in Bowman than in Standard Topps products. And then in Standard Topps products, it's like every time if you do pull one, it's like always Joey Votto. Like, come on, man. We got other players on the team besides just Joey Votto, who I do like. But, you know, to 499, Kyle Funkhauser. That's the Tigers with a base refractor. But yeah, they kind of get stuck on, if they're going to put one in there, a lot of times it's Joey Votto. Oh, good Lord. I just saw the final score of the Reds game. Oh, it just flashed up as a notification. Mets 8, Reds 1. So, man, that really changed after I turned off the television. I'm glad I didn't watch the rest of that, because I'd be mad. So I'm much happier doing this if I'd watched that disaster. Good grief. I mean, not like I thought the Reds were going to win. I did not. But I would just rather not have gotten absolutely pasted for 8 runs, especially considering Castillo was pitching tonight. Of course, I don't know how long he stayed in or what happened after he went out, but... Well, I guess I do know what happened after he went out, too. We got pasted. Some of that's probably on him, though. The McNeil home run would definitely have been on him. I'm going to guess the Alonso one that you all told me about was probably on him, too. I don't know after that. Well, we've got some gold ink, and that's for the Angels. It is numbered to 50 with Patrick Sandoval. Moncada, White Sox to 150. The blue parallel. And Colorado Rockies, Grant Levine, purple shimmer. The Padres. Not exactly probably who you were hoping to get, but Owen Miller heads to San Diego. You're probably hoping for Tatis, and I don't blame you. Pete Alonso purple to 250. Mets with another Alonso parallel. Of course, the first one's probably the one they care about, and maybe not as much about these others. Well, you still want it, but you know what I mean. After you hit the first one, that is the nice one, the autograph and the relic, probably makes the rest of them a little less important to you. To 499 for the Angels. It is a base refractor. Once again, it is Patrick Sandoval. All right, we have open 9. We have 3 left. Still thinking back to that Antonio Brown thing that you guys told me about earlier. I really wonder if anybody's willing to pick him up at this point, but I bet you there is somebody who will, because there are so many teams that just really need the help that at this point you have to figure his contract's going to be pretty cheap, right? Like in comparison to his asking price, not in comparison to real world, but to what he would otherwise be able to get. Plus, I don't know if anybody would touch him until at least you see if they're going to put him on the exempt list or not. With all this stuff going on, but I bet you somebody will roll the dice on him. Well, at least he played a game for the Patriots. He didn't play a game with the Raiders. Wonder if he really was living with Tom Brady. That'd be awkward. Because, you know, Tom Brady extended that invitation. Oh, hey, come move in with me till you get settled, you know, right? Like, awkward. You got fired today. I need you to leave. Carlos Hernandez, Kansas City Royals. Although, really, I don't think he probably moved in there anyway, but I wouldn't imagine. Urias, Padres, 499 base refractor. To 499 for the Diamondbacks, Dalton Varsho. Of course, baseball's got their own set of problems. You've got Felipe Vasquez this week. I guess everybody saw what has happened with him. To 150, Christian Stewart for the Detroit Tigers, blue parallel. I mean, he's been arrested for, you know, trying to solicit a minor child who was like 13 years old. So, yeah, that. So he's done. And then German Marquez got picked up for domestic violence. That's Purple Shimmer Hudson Potts for the Padres. That also happened just in the last day or two. So he's done for the year because he's on the exempt list. But I think Felipe Vasquez is probably just done, period. I don't think he'll play again in Major League, but German Marquez, I'm sure, will after some whatever they make him do. Nick Madrigal with our Stat Tracker autograph card, the White Sox. Pull a nice one there to 99. So yeah, football is not the only one that's got some problem players, to say the least. Numbered to 99, we have a green shimmer Miller for the San Diego Padres. Can't believe it's almost fall. When is the official start of fall? Like Monday, I think, right? That's when technically we begin the fall season. This year has flown by. Can't believe it's almost playoff time in baseball either. Crazy. Of course, Dodgers, Braves, Astros, Yankees are all already have their spots locked up. The Orioles have Blaine Knight. There's Eloy, base refractor to 499, White Sox. And there's another alumni, this one Buster Posey for San Francisco Giants. That one, of course, is not numbered. Our other one that we saw was numbered, I think, to 25 when we saw it. But again, those alumni tend to come out, in my experience, only about twice a case. Here comes a nice gold shimmer Bo Bichette for the Blue Jays, who arguably I'm a little more excited about maybe than Vlad Guerrero Jr. Vlad has had his struggles this year, and I'm sure Bo will have some somewhere along the way, but he's looked pretty good up to this point. Numbered to 50, gold shimmer Bo Bichette for the Blue Jays. And I like little Kevin Biggio on there, too. Has been playing really well. So Blue Jays got a lot of nice young talent up there at the moment. For the Indians, Sam Hentges or Henches. But yeah, I like little Bo Bichette. Speaking of, how about another parallel for him? That's a base refractor to 499. I still like Vlad Guerrero Jr. too, don't get me wrong. Still like him as well. I'm just saying, at the moment, I'm a little more excited about Bo Bichette. All right, we are on our last box. So it is officially last box mojo time. We got to work hard here to pull the fire. Collectively fire up our mojo. See what we can find. Yeah, B. Crosstick, I believe, or BC. Is it BC Rustic or B. Crosstick? Well, either way. How about I just call you Stick? That's probably worse, isn't it? Anyway, I agree with you. Vlad Jr. Kind of needs to kick it into gear a little, but listen, the kid is good, and he's going to be good long term. I don't think there's any long-term worry about him. He just hasn't made he hasn't quite met the expectations that we had for him, I think, because we had such very high expectations for him. But you know, sometimes these guys, it's hard for them when they make that jump the first year, first season, and then they come back and look a whole lot different after that. And I think he'll be one of those guys. I think he's going to be just fine long term. To 499 is a base refractor autograph of Israel Pineda. Oh, so I did have it sort of right the first time. B. Crosstick. Okay, so see, that's sort of what I got out of it the very first time. But then you said it was close and not exactly right, so I figured I missed it. Then I messed it up. So then I was trying to get more creative, and I really should have just stuck with what I had first time, huh? Yeah, I think I should have. All right. To 150, there is an atomic refractor for Lee Jin-Chu and the Indians. And that's an Arizona Fall League atomic refractor to 150. The Phillies. To 150, it's Alec with the blue parallel. All right, now we're closing in on it here. We've got one autograph left to find. Probably a few more parallels, one or two more parallels in here as well. The Houston Astros. We've already seen one for him tonight, I think. It's Bryan Abreu. We will recap it here shortly, but I believe that's a bookend for him in this break tonight. And a little purple shimmer here for the Padres. Probably going to close out the last of the parallels for Mackenzie Gore. All right, there is the break, but let's do some recapping. What do you say? Take another look at the important stuff here. Well, it's all important, but take a look at some of the lower, more important stuff. All right, so anytime you see blue, they're going to be to 150. That's our atomic refractor for the case. It's to 150 on the Arizona Fall League parallel there. Base refractors without color are to 499. Gold, whether they are shimmer or otherwise, are to 50. Green, shimmer or otherwise, are to 999. And then, of course, we already talked about, I think, the blue being to 150. The purples are to 250. And what else? What else? I think that's all the parallels that we have. No, it isn't. There's an orange to 25. I thought all of our orange were autographed, but I was wrong. Purple shimmer, I've got him stacked in the wrong spot because purple shimmers are not numbered. Unlike our purple that does not shimmer, which is numbered to 250. That is numbered to 25. That's our Fall Stars alumni, Craig Kimbrell, and the Braves get that one. All right, so that is the interesting part of the numbered things that don't have autographs attached. We do have a quick little, we can do a quick little spin through these purple shimmers because I did stack them out separately. They're not numbered, any of them, but obviously they are still parallels nonetheless. And our hits. The Astros with Abreu, the Nationals to 499 refractor Pineda, the Indians with Hentages, Knight for the Orioles, Hernandez, Royals, Padres with Miller, gold refractor to 50, Angels and Sandoval, the Reds and Ciani, McKenna and the Orioles, the Brewers and Henry, the Astros and this guy, Bielik, I don't know. The Colorado Rockies and Feltner. The Colorado Rockies with an orange refractor parallel to 25 of Feltner. The Yankees with Garcia. The Blue Jays with Kloffenstein. The Blue Jays with Martinez to 150. A blue refractor parallel Del Rosario for the Kansas City Royals. The Phillies and Morales, and the Phillies with Morales again, but this one is purple to 250, refractor. Dodgers and Ortiz. There's our other one for the Astros for Abreu. That one, though, is a base refractor to 499. The Dodgers and Yasida. And then we have our stat tracker here, numbered to 99 for the White Sox with Nick Madrigal. And our case hit relic is Pete Alonso. Relic and autograph pairing for the Mets, numbered to 150. Yay. Okay, so there's the break. There's the recap. Let me put the spreadsheet information up one final time. For any of you who missed it earlier, you're going to get a chance now to take a look at when you can expect your items to ship and a few other little odds and ends here. So yeah, guys, I'm projecting a Tuesday shipping date. If I can get it out to you faster than that, I will gladly do so. As you are aware, it somewhat depends on the health of my relative who continues to be in ICU. So if everything goes well, it's going to go out faster. If everything stays status quo, if something were to change with that scenario, then you might be more likely to see it actually being Tuesday. But as it stands right now, we're going to leave it at Tuesday, and I will try to get it to you faster. If you got skunked tonight in either of these breaks, which I kind of doubt anybody did, but if you did, and you didn't pull any cards at all, not even a base card, you will still get a package in the mail that will have consolation card or cards in it, because this is a paid shipping break, so we always handle those like that. And then coming up in the days ahead, so tomorrow night we're going to open a jumbo case of Topps Chrome Baseball. On Sunday we will start at 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. We'll open a case of TriStar Game Day Greats Autograph Football Jerseys Series 2, a case of Spectra Football, and a half case of Contenders Basketball, which will be the start of a new case. Monday night will be an off night. On Tuesday night, we're going to open a case of Origins Football and another case of Bowman Chrome Baseball. On Wednesday, we'll open a case of XR Football and the back half of that Contenders Basketball case. And that, I guess, is it for tonight. So once again, thanks for being here. Always appreciate it. I hope you have a fantastic weekend ahead. And if I don't see you again tomorrow night, I hope I will see you again soon. So until next time, take care. Bye now.